We're going to start with a hydration check before we even intro. Like, watch this.
That's
Ready?
going to be the intro?
Yeah, I'm going to play it out. Ready? Here's how we go. Frame by frame. Here we go. Drink, right? Mm-hmm. Perfect. Cue the music.
Welcome back, everybody. It is episode 64, and as you can see, we have started off this episode with none other than a great hydration check. We're the Midwest Sadbois. We'll get to our sponsor later. It is good to be back, everybody. It's been a whole week. It's officially August now, which means we are almost finished with Sadbois summer, and it's about to get real autumnal here real soon.
Oh, my God. I can't wait.
Right?
Like, me and Taylor were talking about the other day. Up north, like, the nicest time in the year is summer, right? That's when you can, like, get outside and do stuff. It is hot.
Yep.
But, like, you have that end of spring through early fall. That's your window to be outside. Down here, it's literally
all year.
All year.
Yeah.
Summer gets a little hot.
Summer's ridiculous.
Gets a little spicy. We got a handful of heat advisories, a pallet of heat advisories. But outside of that, like, September through
early end of November.
Well, I mean, no, September through beginning of June is really nice to be outside.
Oh, you mean like the entire year minus July and August?
Yep.
Well,
those 2 months can
January and February can get a little cold down here. Not Ohio cold.
No, I mean
not anywhere near Ohio.
No,
well, I mean it can get near Ohio cold, but
it's hoodie and jeans.
Yes. Yeah, no, we don't do winter. Well, I don't do winter coats down here. Megan, she's a little baby. She puts on a winter coat.
No, absolutely not.
Sissy. She's warm-blooded now. She's officially a Southerner.
No, see, like it was funny because what was it? 2 years ago, I went back to Ohio in February. Mm-hmm. I didn't pack for that because I went to Cleveland, right? So like February down here, I'm like hoodie, jeans. I go up there and I'm like,
maybe a beanie.
I was like,
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. And I was like, oh my God, it's so cold. So like me and my mom went to the mall. I got a jacket. I had to buy like a winter coat
that you wore twice.
I still have it. I'm taking it to Scotland.
Oh yeah, good
it's
idea.
The little puff ones. It rolls up really small.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
travel size. We like that.
Yeah, so I got that still. So it all worked out. But hey, if you could stop.
What's going on with your mic stand here, bud?
Oh, just need a good old twist.
Just give it the old dick twist.
Just need a little bit of a
grab it by the dick and twist.
It's a job. You just need to put your hand on it and just kind of like do that job, and now we're good.
Taylor can do that for you. I'm not going to do that for you.
Tighten the microphone.
Little reach under around on the little knobby action.
Reach over around.
Just get a little knob job.
No.
Just get a little twisty knob job.
No.
Way
to start it,
dude. Yeah. Where were we talking about?
Scotland.
Seasons. Yeah, Scotland. We're getting close, man. I know we've been talking about it a lot. I'm just so excited. I think the girls have finally finalized all of the Airbnbs. I think the last thing we need to do is get the car rental situated.
Yep.
And then we just have to finish paying for everything.
Yep.
We're getting there. But what was it? Girl math. If you pay for it beforehand, then it's practically free when the trip arrives.
It's like free trip.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not paying for it now. So, like, it's free. That's girl math.
It's already done, been paid for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've paid with future hours. Now we don't have to pay with any past hours. So it's great.
Dude, what's crazy is me and Taylor were looking at a map. She had everything on Google Maps, all the locations, like from the Airbnb to all these spots we're going to go to. Mm-hmm. And it was interesting because like when you look at it on the map, it's like, this is like a country. This is like a big part of a country. And she's like, and this is 16-minute drive. This is 45. Mm-hmm. From bottom to top is an hour and 15 minutes. I'm like, hold on. This is like driving from Fayetteville to Raleigh.
Yeah, dude. And I made that drive last night to the show.
But yes, it's literally the size of the Eastwood Mall.
We really, truly could walk it if we wanted to. We could walk there. It's like the size of the Eastwood Mall. Yeah. No joke. Like it really, it's truly insane how large the U.S. is compared to other countries in the world.
Yeah, everything else is just like really compact and like split up with some bodies of water, and then like
they're just little cities and then lots of land. And then here in America, you've got giant cities where there's practically no land. You know, America.
Yeah, top to bottom take you, 2 days to drive.
Shit, yeah.
Left to right, you're 4 days.
Yeah, it's even worse.
But in Scotland, it's like, yeah, man, you got like 2 hours.
When while we're over there and we're gonna be like, hey, native person to the land, could you tell us how to get to so and so place? And they're like, oh, you don't want to go there. It's gonna take you a really long time. I'm just curious, how long will it take? Well, it'll take you probably like close to an hour. Pff, buddy, I drive that 3 times a week. Like, let's go. Just tell me how to get there.
I drove 6 hours a day for months, almost a year.
Yep.
An hour drive? That's a piece of cake, dude.
Dog, I could probably do that with my eyes closed.
I put the new Bill Murray album on and I can
We're
make it
there before it's over.
of the way. Yeah, I'm done. This is great.
Oh, boy. Welcome, everybody. I know we already introed, but welcome back. It's been a week. We're the Midwest Sad Boys. I'm Jim.
I'm Jason.
And we are not farmers. We are podcasters. And this week is going to be, I have some things to talk about the Olympics. You want to talk about the Olympics for a little bit?
Let's do that.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah.
Did you see the intro for the Olympics, the opening ceremonies?
It was pretty cool.
Dude, it was fucking Gojira. That was sick.
That's wild.
It was sick.
Super Bowl can take some lessons from this.
Honestly, that was like a 45-minute whole ass production. There was fire, there was cinematics, there was the weird Assassin's Creed dude running across the whole city of Paris. There was, the tale of the French Revolution, which I think America could learn a thing or two about. There was beheading of Marie Antoinette. Gojira was shredding. We had, I think it was Dionysus or Bacchus, if depending on which mythology you follow, was singing songs and he looked like a mermaid and it outraged people because they know nothing. It's insane. I love living in an actual like stupid country. It's so great. It's so great. Like we as Americans were like, oh my God, we're an outrage because this looks like a whole ass gay parade pride festival, but it's like the real history of the French. And it's like, oh, when you actually sit down and look at it, you could actually fucking learn something. But why would we do that? We're Americans. We don't do that.
You got people on Facebook that can tell you what it is without doing any research. Why would you need to look into anything anymore to verify any claims? Yeah,
the same people who are now Greek or Roman mythology experts were the same ones who were COVID vaccine experts 4 years ago. I wonder how you guys can afford to go to these schools and get all these degrees to be actual experts in things. Now, I understand that I'm the one sitting here with a podcast. I'm no expert, and I never claimed to be an expert. But...
podcastologist?
Yeah, I'm a podcastologist. Where's your podcast? That's right.
I printed my own podcast degree. That means I have 64 episodes of a podcast.
I actually have a news article about the Olympics. Did you hear that unfortunately there was a convicted rapist who was competing in the Olympics this year?
No.
Convicted rapist Steven van de Velde was booed on Sunday as he made his debut at the Paris Olympics in the beach volleyball competition. He is a Dutch athlete who served his time in prison for rape, received a mixture of boos and applause as he was introduced before losing his opening match to Italy. 4 years in prison in Britain in 2016 following the rape of a 12-year-old girl while he was 19 years old. So... even though the Olympics are pretty cool and they're like the best of the best and we're like going to represent our countries and woo, nationalism and we're going to perform in the sport, at the end of the day, they are just humans who have to go home and live real lives. And sometimes those people, not good people.
I like how it's like out of all the people in this country, like, yeah, he did some really bad things, but like he's pretty good.
God damn, is he good at volleyball?
We got nobody else? No one? All right, yeah, you can go.
Is that how that's how they pick the presidential candidates? Is this all we got? Nobody else?
Yeah, they go to the local bingo halls and they're like, "Who's over 75? Raise your hand."
You would you like to run for president?
You want to be president? Good pension, like.
Yeah, dude, but like that's just I don't know, man. I feel like even if you are the best volleyball player in your country, I don't know nothing about Dutch law, so. Don't chastise me in the comments here, but like I feel like if you're a convicted felon of rape, you shouldn't be allowed to represent your country on a national stage, even if it is something as arbitrary as beach volleyball in the grand scheme.
I'm saying, man, they're just like, you know what? We don't got anybody else is good.
What was that? You had sent me a text and it was like, or it was a meme about instead of these trained athletes, it needs to be like regular public people. Can you find that again?
Oh, absolutely, I can.
Because I think you and I had a very entertaining
that was one of the best things
discussions
that I saw
back
online.
and forth afterwards.
Yeah. So it said, in order to get a true representation of each country's athletic skill, the Olympics should randomly select citizens to compete like it's jury duty. Who's next on the balance beam for the U.S.? It's Simone Biles? Nope, it's 39-year-old electrician Dale. Wow, he does not look confident. And you said, put me in for shot put. It won't go far, but I want to do a little spinny move. And I said, I'll do long jump. It was just like a bunny hop, though. Then I'll immediately wince in pain. Hops 8 inches, tears ACL.
Out for the season on his first attempt.
Done. See you in 4 years, guys, you know?
Well, if you were to get randomly selected for, all memes aside, for an Olympic sport, which one do you think you could genuinely do the best in? Like, for you physically, which one do you think you could do the best in?
All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to look up.
What are the Olympic sports?
Yeah.
Did you know that they added breakdancing to the Olympic roster this year? This is the first year you could be a Olympic athlete in breakdancing.
Oh, shoot. What's funny is you said that and it went away. The first image was someone breakdancing.
Yeah.
Like they pulled the mat out and everything.
Because it's their first year, or this is the first year that it has been recognized as an Olympic sport. I think they officially added like BMXing recently as well. Not like this year, but just within the last couple. I think BMX bike competition was added.
Yes. Where 16 men and 16 women will face off in solo breakdance battles.
Dude, actually, sounds kind of fire.
That's okay. We'll have to find when that is and watch it. All right. So we have aquatics, archery, athletics. It's just like the random, like you're good at some things, but not one specific thing.
Athletics.
Yeah. Badminton, basketball, boxing, breaking, canoe, cycling, equestrian, fencing, football, golf, gymnastics, handball, hockey, judo, modern pentathlon, rowing, rugby, sailing, shooting, which apparently the U.S. didn't even win, which is crazy.
Shocking. I feel like that's our category to win.
Skateboarding, sport climbing, surfing, table tennis, taekwondo, tennis, triathlon, volleyball, weightlifting, and wrestling.
Dude, sign me up for tabletop tennis. It's ping pong.
Yeah, I mean, if they had like the beer pong version, I could crush that.
Where you don't have to play the actual rules, just like house rules.
Just throw it in. I could crush that. Gold medal, baby. Send me 4 years. I got this.
Beer pong's an Olympic sport. We are doomed as a country.
I am undefeated.
This is true. He is undefeated in beer pong, which is wild to think.
And I crushed my first match.
I do believe he hit 60%. Was it 60% of the cups or was it all of the cups?
I got all 10.
You hit all 10. Who's your partner? Megan.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Because I was sitting there watching and I'm like, I could do this. And I was like, can I do next? All right, cool. Let's go. And then like Megan was my partner. I'm like, all right, I got this. In. Like, oh.
Yeah, it was pretty, defeating or deflating to watch him just go 10 for 10. It was insane.
I think if I was to do wrestling, I would just try and be a log. I wouldn't be good at any of these sports, just being very honest. I wouldn't be good at any of the sports listed, but I would do wrestling and I would probably just give up right away.
Well, I mean, with your size, you don't think you could like intimidate your opponent and then just like grab them by the head and then slam them in the ground?
I mean, I could probably I would do my best.
I'm going to give it the old college try.
Do you know the definition of a college try? Did we talk about this already?
Maybe. What's that?
It was like giving an attempt at something with a low rate of success.
Oh, yeah.
The old college try.
Where you think you're going to fail, but like you just skate by. The old college try.
So speaking of Olympics, because I saw this on Facebook today, Kurt Angle.
Yes.
Professional WWE wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
Olympic athlete.
That was his whole shtick when he first came out, too.
In 1996, on this day as of recording, is when he won.
Oh, July 31st?
When he won the gold medal for the U.S. in Olympic wrestling with a broken neck.
I'm sorry, the fuck?
Dude.
What?
He had like broken his neck recovered, broke it like during the match. Like he going into it, he had a broken neck.
So he was on the mend, still wrestled, got fucked, and somehow still won?
That man has broken his neck like 6 times.
I feel like he has about as strong a muscle bone structure in his neck as you do.
Yeah, not very good apparently. Yeah, but he won with as you said, a broken freaking neck.
That's crazy. Hey, you know what? Props to that dude. That's a real American Olympian right there. Not this Dutch bro who, not the Dutch bros, but not this Dutch bro who likes to fondle underage children and then go play volleyball. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, you got Kurt Angle, who wins a gold medal, goes to WWE, blasts people with a milk truck, wins the WWE title many times, and then,
Props to that guy. Can we get some Kurt Angle theme music going on at the end of this episode? I don't know what it is. You just know all the wrestlers' music by heart?
Well, no, because his is iconic because when it goes on, it's like, da-na, people are like, you suck, you suck. And he's over the like
they're saying it to him or just that's what?
He plays into it.
Oh, my
goodness.
goodness.
It's like, even if he's a face in the company, everyone's saying, you suck. And like when he got inducted to the Hall of Fame, WWE Hall of Fame, his music was playing, like, you suck. And the best night of his life, right? Being inducted.
It's not a meme if you lean into it. Like if you lean into it, you can't get hurt by it. It's as simple as that.
And then in the WWE, there's another.
Does he have like the "You Suck" title? Is that like his role? No. You suck.
No. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on.
Holding.
Because there's another Olympic. Let's see here.
Athlete.
Yeah.
In
Chad Gable. He's a wrestler, 2012 Olympics. Let's see here. Gold medal.
Ooh.
In the 2012 Olympics for
how many does Mr. Angle have?
I don't know.
Just one?
Just
Multiples?
one. I think just one.
Oh, well, good on them.
But yeah, there's a lot of WWE talent who were like former Olympics,
I think I saw someone we worked at the Blue Store with had shared on Facebook before I deleted it. They had shared on Facebook that there was some athlete from Fayetteville that had won a medal or something like that. So, hey, you know what? I dunk on the country a lot because, we're pretty bad at a lot of stuff. But, hey, we do sure win a lot of gold medals. They're really good at sports.
It's a lot of really good swimmers.
Yeah, one in particular.
We got 2.
Who?
What's her name? Katie Ledecky. She's got 8 now.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
good on her. Hell yeah,
her and Phelps.
Hey.
He just won his last marathon swimming gold medal or something. Yeah,
it's a shame that he was super highly decorated, and then one photo of him smoking a joint came out, and it was like, "You're the worst person ever" because he smoked the devil's lettuce. Crazy, wild, but it's fine. We'll let alcohol and guns just run rampant, but marijuana, no, that's off the table. Anyhow, what sport would I like to compete in? I was watching the archery competition earlier. Ooh. Looked pretty fucking rad. They got those super duper impressive compound bows with the counterweights and the super sights, and these dudes were out here just like, and I think it was I was watching Canada versus unfortunately, I do not recall the other country that was competing, but both of the archers went 4 for 4 with bullseyes, which I feel like is pretty par for the course because that's your job.
Yeah.
But also to go 4 for 4 on the biggest national stage or worldwide stage and big dick energy hit all 4 bullseyes, that's pretty rad. And both shooters did it too, which was sick.
They need to have another version of the bow and arrow archery competition where it's the classic regular bow and arrow, Indian style, like
a piece of wood and some string,
a curved piece of wood and some string, and let's see what happens.
Yeah, you get 2 hours to fashion your bow. You get 2 hours to fashion your own arrows. You have to hit a squirrel that's in a tree, and if you don't succeed, you lose.
It'll be like a multi-team marathon where the first person has to build the bow and arrow. The second person is whittling your arrows and the arrow points and everything. And then the third person has to take what your team has made and get dinner.
And go, yeah, dude, pop some balloons or like, yeah, hit a bullseye or something. That's the team archery sport we need to.
That would be. We should pitch it.
Sad Boys go to the Olympics 2028. Here we go.
We're gonna pitch it. We're gonna pitch it.
We're gonna start. We're gonna start practicing how to whittle bows. I don't know how to whittle a bow.
I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of splinters, and that sounds.
That's what gloves are for. We got gloves.
Doesn't sound very enjoyable. Dude, my brightness is so high.
Regardless,
on my phone.
I think that I would enjoy or at least do relatively well in the archery. I shouldn't say do relatively well because like I have never shot a bow in my life, but I feel like it'd be really fun. Yeah, I'm here to have fun, dude, and try my best.
Yeah, just do your best. And America's like, we don't need your best. We don't need your best. We need you to do well. Damn it, America. Sorry.
You got anything else about the Olympics?
Olympics. I got nothing, honestly.
No?
Wow. But yeah, I got some updates.
Ooh. We like some updates.
We're gonna do some updates in the life of Jason
real
after
quick
our
after
hydration check.
Let's actually plug the sponsor, the ones that kind of hopefully maybe one day pay the bills here. As usual, guys, it is still really super hot as we enter the first week of August. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water, stay hydrated, make your plain water taste better. Visit w.gg, use code SADBOYS at checkout. That's BOIS. Save 10% on your order. Support those that support us. Drink more water, drink less sugar, feel better, I promise you. And that's a gym money back guarantee.
Oh, dang.
It's not worth anything. I've got nothing.
I can't fund the money back, but like mentally.
Yeah. I'll apologize for leading you down the wrong path.
If anything should inspire hope, it's a gym money back guarantee.
I tell you right now, it doesn't inspire a lot of hope in me because there ain't no money in the back of the guarantee.
His little asterisk next to it, just like not actually a money back guarantee.
Like the T is like the serif on the T is actually the asterisk. Just kind of all blends together when you zoom out, so you don't notice it.
You have no idea.
In the fine print.
Yeah.
Updates in the life of Jason, he says.
Yeah.
What you got?
So we've talked before about me losing my sense of smell.
Oh yeah.
And taste and stuff. So I went to the doctor. Yesterday as of time of recording.
Hey, you know what? I also went to the doctor the day of recording. We'll get to that.
Dang. And he does not seem very confident that I will ever get it back.
Does not seem confident that it's gonna come back.
Nope. So he gave me a steroid to take for 5 days. He's like, yeah, normally like 2 months, maybe like it should have. He's like, but we're at 5 months right now. He's like, so you can't like Clorox, like bleach. You can't smell that. I'm like, no. He's like, what
Have you tried?
No, I mean, I've done like Taylor's done like bleach like in the bathtub and stuff. Can't smell anything. Smoke, can't smell that. Which apparently is a disability because I can't
warn yourself that there's a fire.
Yeah. And then he's like, what about like taste? Like anything sour? Can you taste that? I'm like, no. Like it's like the faintest thing ever. So
well, that's not good.
Yeah. So like I'm taking the steroid. It's 2 days in now. There's a lot of like weird like sensation, like as if I was almost smelling something.
Okay.
But there's nothing. But like there's like, so it's like a phantom smell. But like if I smelled anything, like I smell nothing still.
Interesting.
It's really weird. But I still got a few days of that, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, so hypothetically, let's say that the steroids do not work because this man did not give you a very good percentage-based success rate. What's the next step?
He said probably, because this dude was actually really cool, so shout out to that doctor. He was like, it's like, yeah, look, there's a lot of crazy tests I could order, but like those cost money. So let's try the other stuff first and see what we can find out.
Smart.
It's like, okay, I like that. He's like, we're going to do a steroid first. It can help. He's like, but it sounds like maybe those nerves in your nose that pick up smell probably got fried from whatever virus you had.
Wow.
And he's like, we could do that. And if it doesn't work, we'll try gabapentin, which is like a nerve
spray.
No, it's like it's a pill. I've taken it before for my back.
Oh, okay.
Does nothing for me. But
okay.
I might be able to try that. Maybe it'll help with this. But he's like, yeah, we're going to try that. Try the steroid for a week. Doesn't work. Call us. We'll get you the other one. That doesn't work. We'll talk about next steps. But
damn,
if those two don't work, it's gone.
Brother, that's kind of a kick in the pants, man.
Yeah, like I just like picture back in the days where like when you walk into a restaurant and you're like, oh, that smells so good. What is that? I want
It has
that.
to suck now that you're like taking this whole Sad Boy Bites thing pretty serious. You can't smell any of the
Can't smell
delicious
it.
ass food that
But I
you're
can
making.
taste it. And oh my God, since you just talked about the Sad Boys Bites thing. So if anyone isn't following,
Those
please do that.
steak tacos or steak quesadillas, dude, those looked fucking
for anybody
good,
watching, look
bro.
at that. So,
Hoo-wee.
dude, I watched a video on Facebook of a guy who does a lot of cooking outside, It's like Chef Kuso or something.
The dude who cooks on like rocks and logs.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah, so he made steak and he used Frank's Red Hot as a binder, and then used like
Seasoning.
his seasoning, which is the same as like the Dano's Primo that I use.
It's just different combinations
Dude,
of salt, pepper, garlic.
I can't tell you how much of a difference that makes in a
Oh,
steak.
it's crazy. The Franks or the seasonings?
Both.
Both.
Together.
Yeah.
I've done it with seasonings and it was good, but the Franks though, I don't know why that makes such a big difference. So I made steak yesterday for lunch, the tacos. I cooked 2 small steaks. And I had 2 tacos. So I had a steak per taco.
Jesus Christ.
And then Taylor, she's like, oh, what do you want for dinner? I'm like, I don't know. What do you want? She's like, how about steak? I'm like, honestly, I'll do it.
There will never be a time when I will turn down steak.
Like right now, I've never eaten so much red meat in my life because I'm watching these videos. But also, like, we go to Aldi and like they got these little steaks, $8 for 3 small steaks.
What? 8 for 3? Sheesh.
If you pay like, it's like per pound, they're all about like $8-9. You get a $12 one. It's like the steaks are like, you get like 3 of them like that size.
Dang, we just went to Sam's Club. And we've been getting them. Well, we get our meat from Sam's Club because we can buy in bulk. So
Yeah, but this was like, because like for me, there was a huge like come to light moment where I'm like, okay, if I go to McDonald's and get a quarter pounder with cheese meal, it's going to cost me like $10. I could go to Aldi,
Yep.
get 3 steaks and corn on the cob, which we're going to talk about corn on the cob in a second,
Or no.
and it's $10.
Yep.
But that's multiple meals.
Yup.
Why would I ever go out to eat? Which is really funny because now McDonald's has reported their first quarterly loss. And
Good.
they blame it on the middle class.
For not being able to afford your fucking food? Good. Fuck you.
Yeah, stop
Sorry.
raising your prices because of inflation. But yeah, so Sad Boys Bites, a lot of cool food pictures. It's a lot of fun for me. It's just for fun. If you like food pictures, check those out. But speaking of corn on the cob,
Yeah. This is your story to tell for sure. It is a sad one.
it's a sad one.
Well, it has a good ending
yeah, so far.
so far.
So the other day, last Thursday, we noticed my dog wasn't doing so great. Like he was throwing up a little bit. He seemed really uncomfortable. Wasn't going to the bathroom. Wasn't eating. I'm like, I need to get him checked out. So I go take him to the vet on Friday. They're like, yeah, we're gonna have to get some X-rays because he has a history of eating underwear. So they're like, we need to take some pictures. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, make sure there's not some crotchless, assless chaps in there, TK.
Yeah. So, and I'm thinking like, dude's never had a problem. I find all the underwear in the yard, whatever.
Yeah.
So they come back, they crack the door a little bit and they're like, hey, when's the last time you guys had corn on the cob? I was like, son of a bitch. I was like,
Yesterday.
3-4 days ago. They're like,
Okay.
I think he had a little snack. We're gonna double check and we'll get back to you. And then the vet comes in. She's like, I even had the other doctor check. They walked up and they're like, corn on the cob. They're like, it's so distinguishable on an X-ray.
Yeah, because it looks like a penis.
And it literally looks like a corn on the cob. Like it's like
We're saying the same thing. What do you think the farmers' daughters do in the South when they're bored?
yeah. It's goddamn, yeah, it looks like
It's
corn.
ribbed for her. I'm sorry. Yeah. So wait, hold on. What is it this thing on the bottom? Okay, because when you or TK had sent the photo, I thought it was like this thing was like it, and it was like the front side of it, like it was like facing this way.
No,
I didn't realize it was
can see
that.
literally the cob.
Yeah, it's ribbed for her pleasure. Yeah.
It wasn't for his pleasure.
Well, it
because
wasn't for his pleasure.
$1,700 later.
Well,
Yeah. But what's funny is like whenever I go to check out, they're like, okay, we need you to fill out this form. So like, we're doing surgery. What do you want if something goes wrong? What do you want to do? Do you want us to just do nothing? Do you want us to
try and save him?
Just try and save him here? Or like the top tier was everything and anything possible, including taking him to like a vet hospital. I was like, anything and everything possible? Like, don't care. This is my dog. I don't care how much it costs. Do it.
Fully support that. I don't have that in me. I say that, but I was over here paying $1,200 for or $800 for a clip and clean.
Yeah, Joel clip and clean.
Yeah, but there's a difference between. I have a numerical limit, and we were not close to that limit. But I have a numerical limit, and I'm sure my number is different than Megan's number. But I fully understand the whole top of the line, anything and everything, get it done.
I think like, what would a number be to where I would be like, sorry, buddy, I can't do it, and I just can't. Like in my head, even if it was like $10,000, I'd be like, I can't say no. I'll find the way. Like I just like in my head, I can't do it.
I completely understand.
Yeah.
I used to think like that, and then other life things happen, and I'm like, honestly, at the end of the day, I know these are terrible words, but at the end of the day, it's just a dog. And I'm not saying this about your dog. To me, it's just a dog at the end of the day. It is my child. Since I have no child, which is crazy that I have a number to put my dog down if it ever gets bad. But it just, that's tough. It is tough, and you don't ever want to think about it, but it is tough.
Yeah.
But the good news so far,
he's doing very well.
Yeah, bro was wearing a hoodie when I came in.
Yeah, dude. So everyone's like, yeah, put the cone on him. Dog hates the cone.
Fuck, no one likes the cone of shame.
And they're like, oh, we'll just go on Amazon, order like one of those surgery suits. It looks like pajamas, right? And I was like, I don't want to spend money. I just spent $1,700. I got some extra large tall t-shirts. I'm just going to throw one of those on him.
Yeah, and then you kind of pull it a little taut, hit it with a rubber band, and now it's a little suit.
That's exactly it. And he can't get to the incision, and he's comfortable.
Yep.
And it looks adorable with him just walking around with his
need to give him a little hood
shirt
and
on.
have his little ears hanging out of his hood.
32 minutes. I'm going to put the picture of him in it because it's adorable.
It is. Yeah, when I came in today, he was wearing his little hoodie. It was so cute.
Yep.
So cute.
Yep. What was you said you had a doctor visit.
Yeah. I went to the hearing doctor today.
Oh.
You know,
After.
Yeah, I went to the hearing doctor today, and he told me that I had a case of the bangovers, and that I should just rest, and that would definitely cure my bangover from going to the Sadbois show last night. You know, because last week I said that the Sadbois meetup was last night, because it happened last night, but real time, it's last week. When you guys hear this, filming ahead of time really makes telling stories accurately really hard to do. Because when you guys hear the story, I have to tell myself, oh, last week. But reality, it was probably yesterday or last night or even today. And I'm like, oh, yeah, last week. So, yeah, last week I had to go to the doctor, and he said I had a bangover and prescribed me to go home and just rest, and it would definitely cure my bangover. So I saw Pierce the Veil live for the first time, which... hot take, didn't think their music was that good. And then I saw them live, and I was like, oh shit, these dudes actually kind of go fucking hard. And now I listen to Pierce the Veil. And then classic, Blink-182, can't go wrong. It's Tom, it's Mark, it's Travis. The three of them are always going to shred. So it was a good time. Me and Maggie had a good time. It was fun. We got home fucking 1 a.m.
Gross.
And I had my doctor's appointment. So like, oh no, I only had a half day today. It was great. It was fantastic.
Oh no.
R&R. So... yeah, my bangover is coming together well. My neck starting to feel better. A lot of head banging, so it was a good time. Yeah, that was my doctor's story.
That's good. That's real good. Yeah. So nobody metal screams every time.
Oh yeah. So thankfully this time I had picked some better seats. This time it wasn't in the basketball stadium. It was in the hockey stadium. So instead of it being a vertical stadium, it was more of a horizontal stadium, so there wasn't, we weren't stacked nuts to neck. Like the dude behind me, his knees were like basically on the sides of my ears the last time we were in the basketball stadium. And this time I'd picked better seats in the hockey stadium, and there was nobody behind us. I had picked us at like the front of the railing, and we happened to be right where there was like a handicap access sort of like area. So there was no other seats. So it was like the row that we were in, and then there was like a wall and like a little walkway, and there was no one using the handicap access. So our whole row wasn't even in their seats. We were all standing back behind them, and the whole row is just going hard as shit. It was such a good time.
That's awesome.
Can't go wrong when your whole section is just vibing out, rocking out, sad boy style. It's great.
And what's funny is we talked, what was it, this morning? About like any more shows that start at like, no, it's like any shows start at 4 p.m. so I could be done by like 7:30, home by 8, and
Oh my God.
just relax.
Yeah, can we
shower.
start getting like matinee showings of concerts? Like I'll pay
Yeah.
extra. Ticketmaster, here's an idea. I promise you it's a moneymaker. Matinee showing of concerts? Dog.
Yeah,
They,
make them play twice.
I don't even give a shit if they play twice, but just make them start at like 2:00 in the afternoon, and then I can be done and home afterwards at like 7, 8 o'clock. Oh man, we just put out in a big field. We should make like 10 other stages, and don't provide water. Make sure they all drink Monster Energy and Red Bull, and call it Warp Tour.
You're saying Warp Tour right
Yeah,
now.
call it Warp Tour. Bring back Warp Tour. It was more fun that way.
I feel like if they brought it back now, though, the ticket prices would be astronomical.
Well, how much were they for the When We Were Young thing? I mean, that was basically Warp Tour's younger brother.
I know, but when there's so many shows, like the price goes down because it's not just a one-off thing and like a lucrative ticket, you know?
Ah, right.
So if they're touring the country, it's like, you know, they have to be cheaper because I'll just go to the other one.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, shit. When we saw Warped in what 13, 14, it was $30.
They were cheap.
20 plus fees and
Yeah.
convenience tax.
And now you have all these bands where like the tickets are 70, 80, 90 bucks. And it's like, I could have paid $30 to see you at Warped Tour along with 70 other bands.
It's standing in a field with 8,000 other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, to be young again.
Man.
To be young again. When we were young.
When we were young.
It's actually a song off the new album.
Oh, is
it's called When We Were Young.
Oh, no.
And it's about I think based upon nothing but other than the lyrical content, it's about one of the members falling in love with their girlfriend when they were younger.
Oh.
So it's a nice song.
Deep,
It's very nice.
deep meaning.
Yeah. One of those.
What's funny is not Blink, but still Tom related.
Right.
Peter McKinnon, the guy I follow on YouTube, amazing photographer, videographer, but he's been doing a Angels and Airwaves documentary.
Oh, okay.
So they filmed it a while ago.
Really?
And,
Before Tom left again? Or is he still in the... How does that work? Does he get to be in two bands at once? How's that work?
Tom can do whatever he wants, I guess.
True. He was right about aliens. I can't really fault him.
All these years, people thought he was crazy. Just right.
Fuck you, I was right.
Yeah. But yeah, so he keeps talking about every time he does like a, ask me anything type thing, like on a YouTube video, someone's like, where's the Ava doc? How's that coming along? Like, it's soon. Soon.
Ooh.
So what's crazy is he was talking to, like, he's like best friends with Tom now, right? So he started off, Peter did, doing photos for, what's it called? Like David's Coffee Co. or whatever. What's the company called?
You know better than to ask me a coffee brand,
hold
my
on,
guy.
hold on.
I'm a vast coffee connoisseur, filing cabinet worth of knowledge related to coffee history.
No, it's not David's Coffee Co. Hold on. What's it
Are
called?
you thinking of the Dutch Bros?
James Coffee.
Oh, not the Dutch Bros?
No, James Coffee Co. And so Night Owl Coffee. So Peter McKinnon started doing photos for him, became friends with David Kennedy, who's the guitar player in Ava.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then eventually made friends with Tom. He did a photo shoot with Travis.
Ooh.
Like a product shoot for like a, what's it called? Clocks and Colors, I think. It's like a brand that makes like jewelry and stuff like that.
Wow.
Did a photo shoot with Travis. So like he knows everybody in like Blink.
Yeah.
And then Ava now. And but he was walking around with Tom when they were doing the documentary, and Tom was showing him all of his cameras. Tom is like super big into like cameras, like has red cameras, like $25,000, $30,000 cameras.
The iEmpire documentary, I think, was probably mostly funded by Tom.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but
it was just really cool to see, like, outside passions, outside of just music. He has his own like studio and everything, but it was really cool to see like a huge camera collection. Like,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and he has like all this knowledge about lenses and focal lengths and different cameras and features. It was just kind of cool. So like, I'm really excited to see that documentary because there's a lot to it outside of just like Angels and Airwaves touring again and like writing music again. And so, which is kind of funny because like, I don't think they're really doing much now because of Blink. So it's kind of,
Well, maybe once the tour is over and like this is the one last time tour. So maybe this is, Blink kind of air quote retiring or taking some time off. Maybe he'll get to go back into Ava and maybe, I don't know. That'd be pretty cool.
They just haven't come out with any good music since I Empire.
Yeah, I think Love Part 1 was okay, in my opinion.
Yeah, that one was good.
Love Part 1 was good. And I want to say the album Rebel Girl is their most recent one, and that one was okay.
No, that single
Oh, yeah, that single Rebel
was
Girl.
good.
Yes.
The rest of the album was
not
good.
good. Noted.
No.
Sorry, Mark. Or not Mark. Sorry, Tom.
Yeah. I Empire
Mark.
and The Adventure, right? Adventure?
Yeah, and I think the documentary was called Start the Machine, right?
Start the Machine.
Yeah,
Oh,
so good.
Gotta go back and watch those again.
Dude, it's a banger. If you enjoy any of those kinds of music styles, I highly recommend those bands and the documentary. Worth a check out.
In like the part that I always loved this, like because I went to school to be an audio engineer, like shortly after like that album came out. I watched the documentary and they're like, yeah, we didn't hire like a producer, we hired an engineer, which is what was his name?
You know better than to ask me that.
Dang, I don't know why I'm blanking on
The
it.
internet will know.
But either way, they had an engineer and you see Tom, like they're setting stuff up and he's like banging like a tool chest and like getting all the different sounds and everything like that.
Oh, the filing cabinet.
Yeah, the filing. And then they made that into like a whole soundscape
In one of the songs too.
in one of the songs. And it was just like, dang, that's so cool. So like that, I mean, part of for me was like learning about that, then going into becoming an audio engineer. It was just super cool. So like really cool stuff to watch. I like those behind the scenes documentaries of like making of albums and
Love that stuff. Oh, we stand for some BTS stuff.
dude, Periphery has a bunch of good ones too.
Yeah.
Because Mark, the one guitar player, his brother does documentaries and stuff. So they always have really cool, like behind the scenes on the studio and tour documentaries and stuff. Love those.
See, any other music related news since we're on the subject of music or documentaries or anything like that?
Music related news.
Damn.
I'm trying to think. I mean, me personally, I'm writing more music.
Yeah,
which is
have we
great.
figured out which band is going to release it?
Nope.
Not yet.
Nope.
Maybe new Haunter song, maybe a new Skies Ever Valkyrie song. You'll have to find out soon.
I'm at this weird part where like the music itself is really good, but I feel like it's missing something, and I don't think it's a classic Skies Over Valkyrie lead part over the music, you know?
I tried to get him to put a cowbell in there, but he wouldn't listen to me.
No, the drive with the samples on it wasn't plugged in. That's what it was. But yeah, like I don't know. I've been coming up with a bunch of music. I'm inspired to play again. I'm going to start doing some streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, plug the channel, my dude.
It'd be Sadbois sessions, dude. Sadbois sessions on Twitch. I'm just going to record. It's going to be fun. I might even do some photo editing, some video editing. It's literally just like an outlet for me to be creative and people to kind of like hang out and chat about it. Because a lot of people, apparently, when I was doing this on Facebook, were like, I'd love to watch the behind the scenes of this. So I feel like I'm going to stream it. I'm going to record the whole thing, cut it down to maybe like a YouTube video and just kind of post them and just, put more content out there. That way, when I'm, 70, 80 years old, like I can go back and watch this stuff. And it's just kind of cool, like just documenting my life in like little mini episodes.
Welcome to the podcast where in 30 years we're going to be listening back and be like, I remember when I was bitching about Donald Trump.
Yeah. President Kamala Harris.
Fuck JD Vance and fuck his stupid couch. Or he already did fuck his stupid couch.
I know nothing about this.
The couch thing?
I keep seeing like memes about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
but it's hilarious.
But okay.
I read a comment, so whether or not this is true or not, I guess in a book, he either says he did as a joke or he said he didn't as a joke. Like, I would never fuck a couch. That'd be so silly, or something like that. And then people saw that and were like, why did you say that? That's very odd. So it's one of those things that, like, you say you didn't, but like no person who didn't would say they didn't.
That's another one of those like teleprompter errors where like
he actually said it. Yeah. So, fuck your couch and fuck you.
I still don't get it, but okay.
I also just don't like that man because he thinks that people without children should pay more taxes. The fuck did I do? I didn't make a kid. Exactly. Why? What did I do? It doesn't make any sense. Wait a second. So because I didn't make a kid, I should pay more taxes? What? That doesn't make any sense. It's stupid.
They'll literally tax anybody but the rich.
Literally. Yeah. The U.S. will use anything but the metric system and will tax anyone but the rich.
Yeah.
That's the U.S. motto right there. One Shaquille and extra taxes for you, sir.
Dude, I can't wait to go to Scotland. Just get out of this place for a little bit.
What if we can't come back? Like, what if something happens while we're gone and then, like, the border gets closed again?
Gotta send for my kid. Be like, hey.
Well, he's got grandparents. They can take care of him for a little bit.
I guess.
Someone will have to watch Trinity for us.
Yeah, I mean.
But, I mean, like, think about it. Like, right? Like, okay, so let's just flash back. It's March 1st, 2020.
Yeah,
and, oh, hey, we're going to go on this big trip. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to go across the country. I mean, we don't have to really worry about that weird sickness that's like happening over in like China. Like, it's not a big deal.
That's in China. It's all the way over there.
Yeah, it's like way over there. So like we can leave the country.
It's a few malls away, you know?
Borders are closed for 2 years. Good luck. Wow, fucking what?
Like, oh.
Wait a second.
Wait, really? Oh.
Oh, you're not joking.
I'm going to learn how to swim.
Yeah, it's going to take us a while, but we going to get there.
I would like stow away on some boats and like shipping cargo containers. Be like,
fuck that. Have you ever seen any of those videos of the shipping boats that like are going through the rough seas and they're like slamming down on the waves and the fucking shit is falling off the boat? No fucking way. I thought I wanted to go on a cruise, and then Instagram was like, watch this. And yeah, dude, you ain't gonna ever catch me on a boat again.
I don't think I'd want to go on a cruise.
The ocean is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yep.
Between sharks, giant waves, no land as far as the eye can see, and then like maybe a little like sea creature will bite my pinky toe. Absolutely not. Absolutely
just a sea creature, just a kraken, just like nibble.
Yeah, dude, you touch my pinky toe and I can't see it under the water. I'm turning into Jesus and walking on water. I will. I don't do bodies of water that I can't see the bottom of.
Oh yeah.
I will go up to my waist in the ocean. I do not care if that makes me a child or a pussy or a little bitch. I don't care what you call me. Dude, fuck you. I'm not getting in the ocean.
Dude, with all the like random jellyfish that have been coming up on the beach in Topsail, there was sharks around the pier.
Yup.
I'm not getting in the water again.
No.
No thanks.
If I can't touch the ground, absolutely not.
Yep. No thanks. I don't want to die.
And then even then, I saw a video on Instagram before I deleted it. We'll get to that in a second. Of like, it's like, oh, you think you're so safe going out only to your waist, and like this shark, I think, was chasing like a seal of some sorts. And like the seal like beached itself because it can live outside the water for a little bit of time, and the shark damn near followed it out of the water. And it's like, oh shit, you're really not safe no matter where you are in the ocean. So fuck the ocean, dude. No way.
So wait, you deleted Instagram?
I deleted Instagram and Facebook off my phone. I have officially gone social media list. I kept Snapchat, Discord, and Reddit. That's it. Wow. So I didn't delete my accounts because like you can still tag me and stuff. And
so you have a bunch of messages coming from me already.
I posted a video of the show last night, and that's going to be my last post for a while. This isn't like ooh, I'm so cool because I deleted social media. It's like my brain is literally rotting. I have to turn this shit off.
Yeah.
I just find myself sitting there, swipe, swipe, swipe. Look up at the TV, relevant information. Swipe, swipe, swipe. I'm sitting there at my computer and I'm playing a game and I die. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Dude, I have to fucking turn it off. That shit is so addicting, bro.
I feel that's a really good, I mean, it's honestly a good idea, but I feel like I want to try to do something similar in the sense that like I use my phone when like someone's calling me or texting me, FaceTime, whatever. And then like if I'm posting content, but like don't browse after.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, your phone tells you how many times you pick it up. And
Yep.
like, and it's like, that's a number.
Far too, and it's a big number.
You know what? I wonder. Let's check.
Yeah, let's check. What setting do I do? What are the steps here?
Let's find out. Screen time.
I forgot that your Wi-Fi is Troy and Abed in the modem. Screen time. Here we go. Where do I go for this one?
So, what's your daily average?
Daily average 5 hours 4 minutes.
7 hours 25.
Holy cow, my guy, you were on it way more than me. Oof. But that's going to go. It says it's up 8% from last week, but that's definitely going to go down now that I have. How do I tell how many times I picked up my phone?
Let's see. Okay, so if you tap on the See All app and website activity.
See All app. Yep, here we go.
So if you scroll down, it'll say pickups.
Scroll down, and it says pickups. How far down?
Just a little bit.
Oh, daily average 99. Jesus Christ, my guy.
205.
Holy, my most pickups was on Tuesday, and it was 115. Hey, everybody, go look at your phone and go to your setting. If you have an iPhone, go to your settings and scroll down probably like little under half down to screen time and really just kind of take a look at your habits on your phone and tell yourself. Don't let me tell you, but you tell yourself if you need to make a change. This is the motivational portion of today's episode where we're not on high horses because we don't have horses. We can't afford horses. But
no thanks. It's expensive.
Just try to live a better life without technology, without sugar-induced food comas, without just all the bad stuff. Just take control of your own life back into your own hands. Put the phone down.
Yeah, like today, 298 notifications.
Where do you see that?
Scroll down more.
Wait, okay, so see all activity, notifications. Daily average, 63, which is up 42% from last week. Holy shit. Oh, I was texting a lot lately. Mine's messages.
Yeah.
But
204 daily average, 219 average notifications.
First used after pickup messages, most used screen time messages, and Reddit. That checks out.
Dang.
Man. Oh, that's
total screen time this week, 29 hours and 40 minutes so far. It is Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, my dude. Yeah, 20 hours. That's crazy. Information and reading, social and entertainment.
So what's your social?
4 hours and 46 minutes.
10 hours and 54
my
minutes.
God.
Then
bro.
entertainment, then shopping and food.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you do.
I'm always on this thing. But yeah, like so speaking of entertainment and apps, so I downloaded Sling TV.
Ooh, yeah. Tell me about it.
So for me, like people who have, cut the cord and we now have 50 apps that equal more than cable.
Right.
It's still expensive to get cable. Like it's still like $80-$90 for like a streaming package, So I just literally typed in cheapest streaming package for watching wrestling. And I get this ad that was specific for Sling. It was like, Sling has WWE and AEW on all the channels. I'm like, okay.
You have my attention.
And yeah, I was like, okay. And it's $40 a month. And right now you get the first month for $20. I was like, that's sick. Like,
okay,
let me try this out. It works great because I had been, using, Derek's login forever, my parents' login, but now all these companies are getting smart where like, they ask for location and it's like, that's not where you live. And it's like making it so I can't sign in. I can't log in, keep getting logged out, change your password every time because they think it's like a fake login.
Fraud,
yeah. So I'm like, I can't share apps anymore. So I guess I got to get my own thing. I looked at all the different streaming subscriptions and everything, but $40 and now I actually have like a ton of cable like channels. There's on demand, but I can now watch wrestling I have a DVR, 50 hours of DVR.
50 hours of DVR. Man, my dad records things. He was like, oh yeah, I record the show every day. And I'm like, you record shows? Just go to the app and just stream it later.
Well, so that's the thing. Sometimes it's the next day. Wrestling, it's like 2 months behind on Peacock, where they show all the WWE content.
Like
it's like 2 months behind.
Holy shit.
So this one, I can now record it. And what's cool is because like before, when you guys were like, hey, you want to go out on Friday to this place? And I'm like, can't, SmackDown's on. Now, I actually can.
Woo!
Or if Taylor's like, hey, do you want to watch this movie tonight? Sorry,
sure.
It's Monday.
Yeah. No, now it's Movie Monday. Absolutely.
Yeah, so now I have options. So like, I don't know, it's pretty cool. I never really considered Sling, but
so now how many other apps are you going to cancel to balance out?
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
So like, I still need Netflix.
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, also for Reed. There's a bunch of shows that he watches, movies.
Fair.
Disney is like, honestly, like compared to like Sling, $40 a month, Disney's $140 a year.
A year, yeah.
Prime Video is included in Amazon Prime, which is like $140 a year. So like, it's cheaper for those services, but I need the stuff for wrestling.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It is what it is, but like I can't cancel anything. Peacock is $6 a month. Like,
yeah, I have Peacock for dirt bikes. I feel that one.
I need that for wrestling pay-per-views and all the like documentaries and stuff that they show. And yeah, I don't know. But
what do we got Netflix, we got Peacock, and what else do we pay for? We pay for Netflix, Peacock. Megan just turned off Stars. We turned off Hulu. I borrow HBO and I borrow Prime. So those are the only 4 that we have.
Yeah, so we have HBO, which I think I'm going to cancel once House of Dragon is done for the year, which I think is next week.
No, do not tell me that.
8 episodes.
Fuck you. See, this is what I'm talking about. 8 episode seasons is fucking bullshit. Why is the show already fucking over? And then I gotta wait 2 years for 8 more motherfucking episodes?
They're like, Jim,
bullshit.
They're like, Jim, we gave you 10 and a half hours of content.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
It cost us $50 million to record these episodes.
I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
So I think don't quote me, but I think Taylor even saw it. Like next week is like the season finale.
Oh, I'm going to be so upset.
So like I'll cancel that. I'll save $10 a month there.
Thankfully, that's on the one that I borrow. So shout out to the homie who lets me borrow their HBO. But fuck you, Game of Thrones, Dragons, House of Dragons, people, this whole 8 episode season bullshit. That's not a season. That's not a fucking season. It's not a season. I don't care.
24 episodes.
What happened? What happened to every day of the week? There was an episode of Dexter's Laboratory and Ed, Ed, and Eddie and Dragon Ball Z every 5 days of fucking week, and they were new episodes, and that shit went on for months.
Years. Dragon Ball
before
Z.
there was like new season. Ooh, this whole saga arc is now over. Give us a little bit of time. We're going to come back with a new season that's going to be 4 months long. No, here's 8 episodes. It's 8 total hours. Here's fucking make sure you wait 3 years for us to finish the storyline that you've been so invested in. Fuck you.
Like, and I know there's a lot more involved in making
live action
shows, but the time to make animation is longer.
True, but animation characters don't age.
Sure, but still, like the time that it takes to make like a 12 season episode of a cartoon takes a lot longer because I mean, outside of the normal like scripting and writing and stuff, like all the drawing, all the animation, the coloring, the voice acting, it just takes longer to make an episode.
Oh, totally agree. Yeah. But then but I'm going to be honest, animes don't hit you with 8 episode seasons. I don't fucking care how much longer it takes. If you give me a full-fledged out 24, 30 episode season, I'll happily wait 1.5 years or 2 years or 3 years.
So would you be happy with Game of Thrones, with House of Dragon giving you 30-minute episodes?
No.
But breaking them, but because they're giving us hour and 10-minute episodes every week. So if they broke it down, that's 16 to 20 episodes.
No, because you can still give me.
Whereas animation shows 30 minutes, 22 minutes with commercials.
Don't be over here using fucking logic, okay? It's bullshit and you fucking know it.
It's kind of the same,
No, it's
but they're
bullshit
giving it
and
to
you know
you
it.
in like movie form.
Nah, it's bullshit and you know it. It's bullshit and you know it.
We're just used to
It's bullshit and you know it.
longer season runs.
He won't admit it, but it's
But
bullshit.
hey,
and
you
he
know
knows
what
it.
though? At least they didn't do 4 episodes in a 3-month mid-season break. Like what Walking Dead used to do.
Oh, yeah.
That was so annoying,
Yeah,
dude.
it's like, hey, here's the first 8 episodes. Enjoy 6 months waiting for the last 8 episodes. I mean, okay, 6 months versus 2 years, I'll take it. But also,
Why?
it's done. Just fucking put it out. So stupid.
Just give it to us.
So stupid.
Yeah,
so
I hated
stupid.
that.
It's
I
FOMO.
hated that so much.
It's FOMO. It's FOMO. It's FOMO, and it's fucking
hated that
stupid.
so much.
Dumb. So dumb.
Yeah.
Oh boy, now you got me fired up, and now we're at the end of the episode.
Well, now you're fired up. Let's wrap it up.
Oh, everybody, it's been an hour. Make sure you get your stretch in. Take your arms off the steering wheel. Take your hands off the keyboard.
Take your arms off the wheel. Knees up, everybody.
Yep. Yeah. Just drive like Jason for a second. Stretch. Realign your spine. Stretch your shoulders. Get a hydration check in before we end this episode. Now that I'm all hot and bothered, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. So mad. Well, you know what? At least now I can, when House of Dragons ends, that means I can start to catch up on Fallout. And I
I need
just
to
started
watch
Queen's
that.
Gambit. Did you watch Queen's Gambit?
That's the chess show?
Yes.
Yeah, I watched that after my surgery.
Oh, for real? Did you like it?
Oh, it was great.
Don't spoil it. But we watched the first episode. It was recommended we watch the first episode, and my brother was like, "Yeah, dude, you got to watch Queen's Gambit." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Like it's about chess. Like I'm not really interested in that." And then I watched the first episode, and I was like, "Fuck, I kind of want to learn chess." I almost downloaded a chess app on my phone.
I wasn't into chess, but that show made me like interested in like that character, that story.
Mm-hmm.
8 out of 10.
Really? Good.
All the way through.
Cool.
Worth watching.
I am gonna finish it, so don't overhype it because that'll make me not want to finish it. But
No,
I'll,
I mean,
I'll
like-
take an 8 out of 10. That's a good.
But I mean, I also watched it when I was on a lot of pain pills. So like, I don't know.
You were looking at the ceiling and you were seeing.
Well,
Yeah, you're just seeing the chess pieces on the ceiling.
Yeah.
It's a spoiler-free spoiler for
Yeah.
the show. Episode 1.
but once you finish that, you got to watch Monarch.
it's on the list.
Yeah.
There's a lot of.
I mean, if you buy any
it.
Apple product from Best Buy, they give you 3 free months of Apple TV. Just go buy some headphones and get 3 months of Apple.
just return them.
Yeah.
Cash in the free code. Return the headphones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I probably have an email with a bunch. I can send you one.
Yeah, right. Well, I
But-
think it's for new users, and I already had it once. So like, I got check ins and I got savings. They're not going to let you get 3 months. It's a thing. Apple doesn't like to play nice, anyhow.
That's only $5 a month. That's
Let's see what else. Yeah, that'll get. So once House of Dragons fucking ends, because 8 episode seasons bullshit. I'm gonna finish Fallout. I'm gonna finish Queen's Gambit. We're still powering through True Blood.
Oh yeah.
We are almost finished with season 4, so we're coming up on like basically the second half of the show. Where are we at now? The witch, the necromancer witch, is fighting the
Okay.
where she gets like possessed and she's able to control spoilers.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to do spoiler. You guys should watch True Blood. It's a really good show. There's lots of boobies and there's cool vampires and there's lots of blood. So like,
yeah, it's like Anna Paquin, like, "What's up, guys? Welcome to set." Hey, and she's just like shirt off, like,
yep, titties out. So I mean, if you like fantasy shows, if you like action shows, there's lots of blood because it's vampires. So like, duh. And then if you like seeing lots of boobies, there's lots of boobies. And that was one of the main reasons why Megan was like, you should watch Outlander. Lots of boobies. You had me. I watched all 8 goddamn seasons of that. Also, Megan looked up filming locations for Outlander. We are visiting 3 of them when we go.
oh shit.
It's going to look so fucking cool. That's why
We should do one of those things where you take like a picture, like a screenshot of the
the
picture,
show,
and
yep.
hold it up and take the actual picture.
Ooh, we'll have to
should
try
do
and
that.
organize.
That'd
some
be
of
really
those.
cool.
That would be really cool. All right, everybody, for real, we have reached the end of the episode. We've run our hour for the day. Thank you for joining us for 1 hour on your Wednesday or whatever day you're watching it. This has been a very fun, rage-filled episode 64. If this is your first episode, welcome. If this is your 64th episode, thanks for being here. We greatly appreciate it.
Hey, if we made our show into seasons, we'd have 8 seasons of 8 episodes.
Yeah, we'd have 8 whole seasons of 8 episodes. You hear
Yeah.
how ridiculous that
We're in
sounds?
season
HBO.
1. Season 1, 64 episodes. We bring you quality content week after week.
Technically, this
One
is season 2. Technically, we're in season 2.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to make you guys go to a tab for different
No,
seasons.
we're not going to make you do that. But just
Not
know
about
that
that
we're
life.
in year 2 of the Sad Boys universe.
Also, another shout out to everybody listening to it on YouTube, the YouTube music app and everything. I see you.
We see
see
you.
you.
Thanks
We
for
see
being
you.
here.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say before we wrap this one up?
What kind of music do you want?
Ooh. I mean, I'm in a pop punk mood because I went and saw Blink last night.
Pop punk it is. Let's go, boys.
Can't go wrong with that. When in doubt, always pop punk it
We're
out.
going to fade it right about now. There we go. Yeah. You never go wrong with pop punk, dude. Just pizza and chips and friends, you know?
Those are what lifelong friendships are built on. That
Dude.
macaroni and cheese and bacon.
Oh, yeah, dog.
All right, everyone. This has been your midweek Sad Boy update.
Oh.
I'm Jim.
With authority, I'm Jason.
We are the Midwest Sad Boys. Thanks for being here, everybody. Rock out with your cock out. As always, stay sad, y'all. Bye.
Bye. Only do it at home and not in public places because
Yeah.
you go to jail.
Don't do it around minors. Bye.
Goodbye.